Ruben, I got a dirt dispenser. A dirt dispenser. Nice little portion of dirt. There we go. So we had a couple cars stored at our parents' house, and the house was being demolished. So we had to set about getting them movable. And getting rid of the junk. Didn't help that I just bought a car just before all this happened to add to the problem.
They made one of these accesses on this fan blade bigger than the rest of them. Yeah.
So lucky we had a big enough block to kind of store a bunch of the stuff, but they kind of all spread out, so we had to kind of all consolidate them into the one spot. Give them a clean, just get them ready for storage, because we weren't going to be able to work on them for a while while everything was happening with the demolition, so we had to just kind of put them into hibernation. This is a bit of a ritual Dad always does whenever we get a new car or a new project. He's there cleaning it up, washing it out, blowing it out, getting it nice and prepped. This is a Zombie. It's a HX, Holden 1-tonner. Just behind you. Yeah, Ruben left it in the backyard a bit too long. Got the window smashed, back window smashed, and straighten up, you'll be fine. I can't remember when, but we stacked up the ute on the back of it. Good. Ute shell on the back of it. I think you need gloves to drive this car. Yep. Yeah, I think we had plans, but just didn't have the means at the time to get it going, so we had to cut it up for scrap. I mean, it wasn't in the worst condition, but it would have been cut up and pretty rusty. Now, it does look like my brother does all the work. My brother and my dad do all the work, but in between filming, I do get stuck in. The 1-tonner was in just bad shape. It had been bogged up years prior. It had been sitting in our backyard for like 10 years, so saved what we could, but a pretty solid chassis, so you know that's always a blessing with these cars. getting stuck in. This is the old Murray family heirloom.
Next piece of the puzzle. On the end of those little stick.
Again, it's had a little bit of neglect, but the interior is pretty mint. Just issue finding suspension. And this is Lando. We've got about a year driving him.
Whoops, this way, this way.
But local pressure in one cylinder, just wasn't able to keep driving it.
Keep going, keep going. Back one's not on, keep going. Your back one's not on though.
This is Bluey, another 1-tonner, a WB.
Should I be out your way?
Plan's just to fix up the front end, but WB front end is harder to find than you'd first think. And the demolition came some trees being cut down. These fellas had to find new houses. So this is a bit of a time skip. House has been demolished at this point, but have to do a second move, get everything out from the back of the house and pull it up front. It ran well. The Murray using its air ride suspension, at least half of an air ride suspension, to do some off-roading. After that, we just have to get the shed cleaned up and ready to start working on some projects properly.